Today I'm going to influence you over what hurricanes and or what typhoons are, which I'll get into that in more detail. What is a hurricane? A hurricane is an intense relating or rotating oceanic weather system that passes maximum sustained winds exceeding over 119 kilometers per hour or 74 miles per hour. Hurricanes are generally, the size of a hurricane is generally smaller than storms in mid-latitudes, typically about 500 kilometers or 31 miles long in diameter. At the ocean's surface, the air spirals inward in a counterclockwise direction. This cyclonic circulation becomes weaker with height, eventually turning into clockwise or anticyclonic outflow near the top of the storm. Typhoons, on the other hand, is basically just a hurricane, just in the West Pacific, Ocean, and that's pretty much it. While a hurricane is located in the Atlantic and Eastern Pacific. How are hurricanes formed? Hurricanes are formed, they begin as tropical storms over the warm, moist waters of the Atlantic and Eastern Pacific Oceans to the equator. As the moisture exposing it rises until enormous amounts of heated moist are twisted high in the atmosphere. There are 5 different categories, which start from 1 and end with 5, 1 being the lowest. And they have storms or wind speeds from 74 to 95 miles per hour. Category 2 is 96 to 110. Category 3 is 111 to 129. 4, 130 to 156. And 5, 157 or higher. The scale rating is basically a category 1 won't do much damage. A 2 will just practically tear off shingles of a house. 3 is going to tear off the sides of the house along with probably breaking some more windows. And 4 and 5 are the worst categories you could possibly imagine. Hurricanes, typhoons, and equator. Like I said, the hurricanes are formed near the Eastern Pacific, near Florida, Texas, Louisiana, all that. Atlantic, somewhere down by Mexico, Hawaii, Jamaica. And typhoons, mainly over in Asia, Europe, all of them. And yeah, they have to relate to the equator because of all the hot, moisturized air and whatnot. And I have a video describing how powerful they are. Right now we're at category 1, which is going from 75 to 95 miles per hour and increasing. Then we get into category 2 from 96 to 110. Lesson. Then into 111 to 103. As it increases in speed, it's going to take a lot more stuff with it, which is pretty much like Katrina, Rita, Galveston. And category 5, nothing is